Hello. Happy Sunday. I'm like, I think it's Sunday, actually. Let's see. Is it Sunday? Hey. Anyway, pretty sure it's Sunday. So, you could be seeing this on a Sunday, maybe not. But, we got the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be moving forward into calmer waters, okay, and recognizing what they're needing to release, okay, moving forward from pain and difficulty, and getting ready to solidify your foundation a little better, okay. So that's so far. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there could have been a lot of different loss and difficulty that you've been dealing with. Not trying to put that on you if that's not the case, but these are just the cards, okay? But you're getting to a greater sense of truth, okay? And clarity within what it is that you've gone through. Okay, so let me get this off my hand. Okay, let's see. What is the message for today? Do 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 do. Okay, let's start here. Ooh. We got the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so you are definitely moving into a more aligned position, aligned with your higher self within relationships, and you could be healing. Whichever. What kind of charger? What, like a C drive or what? For Apple, or like a C drive, or a flash, or with the one with the little bars on it and stuff. Okay, well, in a little bit. Use your grandma's shoe. It's right there. Probably. Go check.
I already did.
Look again.
I already did.
Okay, so charging cables could be relevant for some reason. But yeah, so you could be getting to a position where you're healing your inner child in different ways, getting back to joy, innocence, and really kind of recognizing what it is that you're building towards more intentionally, okay? Like I was saying with the Four of Pentacles that was kind of showing up. You could be really, getting to a position where you're solidifying your foundation. No, meow. And, hold on a second. No, gato. No window. No, oh my gosh.
You're not climbing out of the window.
Okay. All right. So, let me see. You could be, kind of, instead of just focusing on foundational aspects, you could be really building more intentionally, the walls of your life in different ways of what you want things to be consisting of. Okay. And we also have a soulmate, twin flame type of thing. My hair. So you could be, coming into alignment with a partnership, all right, as well. That is divinely guided, okay? Ooh, look at this. The Empress and the World, okay? So you could be really ready to receive and moving into a brand new beginning. The Lovers. My goodness, this is like the only one that's missing is the Two of Cups right now. And it could be here still. So, you could be coming into a position or a new beginning, right? Where you're really being able to make more loving choices for yourself and within the relationships that you have. Okay. Ooh, High Priestess. Looky, looky. Wow. You be following. Oh my gosh. You're following your intuition, paying attention to your intuition, following your heart, and moving into a much more fulfilling new emotional beginning, okay? Like emotionally fulfilling, okay? So, wow. This is something that you can dedicate yourself to and you will be having success within, okay? There could be a lot of passion and, you know, you could be moving triumphantly. There could be also other people's recognition and awareness. And there could be some type of action that's taken or communication coming towards you. You could be feeling like there might be even oppositional aspects, but you are content within the position that you are in with the 9 of Pentacles, okay, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so you could be using your discernment when it comes to what you have coming in for you and you know, what action you're deciding to take when it comes to what is truly, let me see, like where you're meant to be, I guess, you know, what you're meant to be doing. Look at that. My goodness. Okay. You could be coming into different subconscious awarenesses as, you know, that are kind of being brought to the forefront. And look at this. We got the Star, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So you're definitely moving into a situation that you're desiring of, that you feel could be a wish come true, and, you know, truly fulfilling. Could be even a marriage based on all the other cards that have come out. I'm not sure if that's what you're going for or not, but like, you could be coming into greater contentment within your home life, within your family, and the relationships that you are embracing, okay? You're no longer wanting to open up yourself to situations or offers that aren't creating greater stability for you or are undesired, okay? And you're walking away with a more positive outlook, okay? And you could even be looking at things in a more positive way when it comes to the pain that you'd gone through and the loss, okay? You could be getting to a greater truth instead of holding on to the negativity, okay? This reminds me of what I got going on right there. Like, past couple days I was like having overwhelming emotions from previous situations. Could be winning something. So like previous situations, were like, you know, the emotions you know, had to deal with a situation and then you kind of move forward and just kind of, you know, had to keep going. And, you know, there could have been a time where you were finally having to look back and really feel those feelings that you had been, you know, kind of not allowing yourself to previously. All right. And instead of holding on to the pain in a way where it is within you that you're carrying along, you could be, you know, getting to a greater awareness within the truth of those experiences, regardless of what other people were trying to put on you. You know, the truth and what's relevant and real, okay? So there could be just certain aspects of needing to navigate through those negative situations and not hold on to them as, you know, like a cornerstone of your reality, okay? We got the King of Wands and the Fool. So you could be really kind of moving in a way that you feel passionate and purposeful, and you could be, you know, with the releasing yourself of those negative emotions, looking at a situation in a much more lighthearted way, ready to take a leap of faith to a new beginning, okay? All right, and you could be really getting, excuse me, to a greater sense of strength when it comes to, oh my gosh, your relationships and the celebratory outlook that you could be embracing for yourself, and also kind of just having a greater sense of strength and courage with where you are leading yourself now, okay? You could be taking action with something that you feel is, you know, within you, what you feel is important within your emotions. You could be really taking action quickly in a way where you know that you will be receiving a more reciprocal dynamic, okay, in comparison to deception or trickery, okay, or manipulation. So that's good. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you've really mastered yourself and leveled up in a lot of different ways where you can feel much more confident moving forward down the path and, you know, aligned and destined path and into the next chapter. Okay, you could have really kind of navigated your way through all different levels of, you know, reality and realizations, and you could be feeling that you are definitely up to the task and getting a lot more of a cooperative energy that is being that you're being surrounded by. Okay. Hey, okay, let's see. There. Yeah, you could have been working hard in a lot of different ways, really trying to bring in this new reality into your life, okay? And as you have, you've gotten a greater worth within what your emotions are, okay? And how you're meant to be expressing them and where you're wanting to take yourself with this, okay? And you're, you know, navigating through illusionary aspects with a greater momentum, okay? In a more healed way. And, you know, balancing yourself out in order to really have this alignment occur for you, okay? We got Happy Squirrel and the Nine of Cups right there, okay? So you could definitely be getting to a position where you are more elevated with your sense of self and your emotions. And you could be ready to engage more fully with what you feel is a wish come true, okay? And you could be recognizing that you are going through a transformation, and that you possibly could have been holding yourself back from this. You could have been, maybe, we have a little caterpillar right here, okay? You could have been in some type of metamorphosis stage or something like that, but at this point you are, you know, moving forward more intentionally. Ooh, look at that. With the Temperance, you are, you know, knowing what, or getting to the position of, you know, what you're wanting to pour into and what environment you're wanting to really create. And you could be nurturing yourself in a way that is bringing you to a greater sense of stability in order to handle different difficulty or toxic elements, okay? And how cute. You're preparing yourself to really kind of create your life more intentionally and manifest as you're really desiring to, okay? So pretty cool. Seems like forward moving momentum. Whoops. Which way does this go? There we go. Let me see if there's something else that's popping up. Okay, this card, or this deck, got my attention, so let's see what we got here. Bonfires could be relevant. Alright. Yeah, you could be definitely feeling much more content with your own sense of self and the abilities that you have with what you're meant to be doing, and moving much more passionately into the changes that you're desiring of, okay? And purposefully, possibly, okay? Ew. All right, you have the strength to close out the painful and negative cycles. And we got Justice right here. You could be really, you know, recognizing that a true balance is coming in after these difficulties, where you can have the clarity and the truth. And We got the Six of Cups right there. It's like you're, you know, moving into a much more healed energy or healed way of life, where you can make more plans in a healed way, right there again. Healing your inner child, making plans, and moving forward into a new beginning with this healed outlook, okay? It's like a lot more relaxed and carefree, okay? And, what's this? Is that the Ten of Cups? Yep. Cute. Hey, ooh, ah. So you got this brand new beginning, okay, with the Ten of Cups. Emotionally, you know, fulfilling outcomes, and you can be, you know, kind of getting your head and your, you know, your awareness and your sense of purpose into alignment, okay? There could have been certain anxiety. You could have been dealing with different illusionary aspects that were kind of, let me see, what's the word I'm looking for? Like there could have been like shadow aspects that instead of being able to see things clearly, there was certain murky outlooks and stuff like that. But at this point, you are, you know, going to be able to feel more confident with, you know, the position you're bringing yourself. Okay. And you could feel confident moving quickly. All right. All right. Yeah, you're moving quickly through outlooks of pain and, you know, no longer staying stuck there, and you're working forward, you know, with a forward moving kind of momentum or awareness, okay, towards your long-term goals and the environment and the situation that you're really wanting to have, you know, pour yourself into and everything, okay? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got the Nine of Cups again, the Wheel of Fortune. So once you engage in the Star, how cute. Once you engage more intentionally with what your feelings are, it will be kind of leading you into this next phase and moving you towards wishes coming true. Okay. Okay. All right, well, that was just a little quick message, I guess, and hopefully if you've seen this and it's resonating, it's helpful in some way, just at least to help you, reassure you you're on the right path. All right, have a good one. Talk to you later.